What if almost everything you've been told about happiness is wrong? We constantly chase success, wealth, or fleeting pleasures, believing they'll finally unlock lasting joy. But what if the real secret to a truly happy life has been hiding in plain sight, backed by decades of groundbreaking scientific research? Prepare to rethink your entire understanding of human fulfillment. For generations, society has pushed a specific narrative. Get a good job, earn a lot of money, achieve fame, and then, only then, will you be truly content. This siren song of external achievements guides so many of our choices, shaping our aspirations from childhood. It often leaves us feeling surprisingly empty once we get there. But what if the most powerful predictor of happiness isn't found in your bank account, your resume, or your social media follower count? What if it's something far more fundamental, something that's been overlooked in our relentless pursuit of material gains and public recognition? Enter the Harvard Study of Adult Development, an unprecedented psychological journey. This isn't just any study. It's the longest-running examination of human happiness ever conducted, spanning an incredible 85 years and tracking the lives of hundreds of individuals from their teenage years into old age. This vast dataset offers unparalleled insights. They meticulously followed people from all walks of life: factory workers, lawyers, bricklayers, even a future U.S. president, observing their health, careers, relationships, and life satisfaction. After decades of analysis, the findings were so clear, so profound, they overturned conventional wisdom on what actually builds a good life. The single strongest predictor of happiness wasn't wealth, fame, or career success. It was unequivocally the quality of their close relationships. Individuals with stronger, more loving connections lived longer, healthier, and happier lives. Loneliness, conversely, was found to be as detrimental to health as smoking. This profound revelation from Harvard prompts a crucial question. If external factors aren't the primary drivers of happiness, what is? If we can't simply buy or achieve our way to lasting joy, where does our power lie? The answer, as it turns out, is far more empowering than you might think. Psychologist Sonia Lyubomirsky's groundbreaking research sheds light on this very dilemma. Her study suggests that our happiness is roughly 50% determined by genetics, our natural baseline temperament, and about 10% by life circumstances like income, health, or marital status. These factors are largely outside our immediate control. But here's the mind-blowing part. A staggering 40% of our happiness is determined by intentional daily activities. This means nearly half of your potential for joy is directly within your sphere of influence. It's not about luck or DNA. It's about the deliberate choices you make every single day. This insight drastically shifts our focus from passively waiting for good things to happen to actively cultivating happiness. It suggests that happiness isn't a destination you arrive at, but a journey you embark on through consistent, conscious effort. It's a muscle you strengthen with practice. This 40% rule also helps explain a fascinating, yet often frustrating, psychological phenomenon known as the hedonic treadmill. You know that fleeting thrill of a new purchase, a promotion, or even winning the lottery. It feels amazing, right? But then, something peculiar happens. Brickman and Campbell's 1971 study, famously involving lottery winners, starkly illustrated this. People who won life-changing jackpots, initially ecstatic, returned to their baseline happiness levels within just 1 year. The thrill wore off. This powerful effect applies to most positive external changes in our lives. So, if more money or possessions won't permanently increase our happiness, and relationships are paramount, what other intentional activities truly move the needle? Prepare for another counterintuitive scientific revelation that challenges our ingrained consumerist instincts. We're often taught that self-care means treating ourselves. Indulge a little, buy something nice, take a luxurious trip. And while these can provide temporary boosts, a compelling body of research suggests a more powerful, enduring source of joy comes not from receiving, but from giving. A groundbreaking 2018 study published in Science investigated this across diverse cultures, from Canada to Uganda. The researchers found that spending money on others, even as little as $5, produced measurably greater happiness than spending the same amount on yourself. This wasn't a cultural anomaly. It was a universal human truth. Think about that for a moment. Just $5. That's less than your morning coffee. Yet the act of using it to benefit someone else consistently lit up the happiness centers in people's brains more than using it for personal pleasure. This isn't just anecdotal feel-good. It's tangible neurological evidence. Why does this happen? When we give, we strengthen our social bonds, we cultivate empathy, and we experience a sense of purpose and contribution. These are all deeply satisfying psychological needs that the solitary act of consumption simply cannot fulfill. Giving creates connection, the very thing Harvard highlighted. This evidence challenges the pervasive myth that happiness is found through accumulation. Instead, it points to a profound truth. True fulfillment often emerges from our impact on others, from acts of generosity, and from investing in the social fabric that ultimately supports us all. It's an economy of joy, where giving enriches the giver. So, we've dissected what truly works for happiness, stripping away the myths and revealing the science. You now know that quality relationships are paramount, that nearly half your happiness is within your intentional control, that the hedonic treadmill makes external gains fleeting, and that giving makes us happier than receiving. Now, let's translate this wisdom into actionable steps, a personal blueprint for cultivating lasting joy. First, prioritize your relationships. This means more than just liking a post. Schedule dedicated, screen-free time with loved ones. Practice active listening, express gratitude, and be vulnerable. Deep connections require deliberate effort. Second, intentionally engage in activities that bring you joy and meaning. Lyubomirsky's 40% isn't automatic. This could be practicing gratitude daily, pursuing a hobby that puts you in a state of flow, learning new skills, or dedicating time to mindfulness and meditation. Discover what truly energizes your spirit. Third, be wary of the hedonic treadmill. Understand that new possessions or achievements will likely provide only temporary boosts. Instead of chasing the next big thing, savor the small moments. Practice contentment with what you have and appreciate the present, rather than constantly striving for more. And finally, embrace the power of giving. Look for opportunities, big or small, to contribute to others. Volunteer your time, offer a helping hand, donate to a cause you believe in, or simply buy a coffee for the person behind you. These acts are not just good for others, they're profoundly good for you. Remember, happiness isn't a destination you arrive at, but a skill you build, a garden you tend, and a choice you make day after day. By focusing on connection, intentional action, present moment awareness, and generosity, you are not just hoping for happiness. You are actively creating it. The science is clear. The most fulfilling life is built on strong relationships, intentional actions, and a generous spirit. This knowledge isn't just interesting. It's a roadmap to a richer, more meaningful existence. Start implementing these insights today and watch your world transform. If you found these psychological insights fascinating and feel ready to apply them to your life, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Join our community for weekly deep dives into the science of human behavior, brain hacks, and practical strategies for a more incredible life.